Hello, gamers. It's me. I'm back. Don't take the bus. Oh.
Also, here's a tip, waiter boy. You saw nothing, and you will say nothing, or else you'll talk to the boss.
The boss! It's the boss! So yeah, I went to Chicago for really only a few days, but I was gone for a week and a half. Roughly speaking. I left on the 31st, and I just got back yesterday morning. Dear God, do not ever take the bus long distances. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It is so uncomfortable. I only slept when I was in Chicago. That is the only time I slept, and most of those nights were on a hotel couch. Not even in a bed. Now, the couch was honestly pretty nice. It was not bad. It was a nice couch. Oh dear God, though, it was just the bus to Chicago was nightmarish. Hell, even just the bus up to LA was awful. Like, seriously, the worst bus I have ever been on. Like, it took fucking ages. What was it called? Like, Flixbus or something? It sucked. I hated it. Just awful. There's no fucking leg room, and the back of the chair in front of me is, like, rough. I would, like, rub my knee against it, because I literally don't have a fucking choice in the matter. And it's like, I can just see all the fucking skin I'm leaving behind when I rub my knee against the rough-ass back of the seat in front of me. That's just going to LA. The Greyhound bus was mildly better. However, you want to know how much Wi-Fi data they give you on a Greyhound bus going from Los Angeles to fucking Dallas? You want to know? 300 megabytes. That's if you pay them. I paid money for 300 megabytes. It's like it's the 1990s. And there ain't no in-flight movie or nothing. It's just... Exactly, what am I gonna do? Download a fucking JPEG? I used my 300 megabytes to sign back up with AT&T. Because I had no choice in the matter, and thank fucking God I did, otherwise I would have gone insane. I needed the data. I just fucking needed it. I was under the impression that, like, oh, hey, you know, we're not gonna basically force these people who are traveling by bus to need an unlimited data plan to travel, because that's fucking stupid. But it was so painful, and there were so many delays. I got to Chicago 13 hours after I was scheduled to. 13 hours. That's basically a whole fucking day just gone. I arrived basically, like, you know, around dinner time. All of the rest of the days that we had were basically booked. I couldn't even see the goddamn bean. I wanted to see the bean. At what point am I allowed to request a refund? That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Get a real ID. Go by plane. It's cheaper, too. Just the one-way bus from San Diego to Chicago, that cost as much as a round trip on a plane. Never mind the train ride I took back, which cost even more. Because I was like, fuck the bus, I'm not doing the bus again, I'm taking a train back, I'm going Amtrak. Which was better by a bit. Like, hey, they actually had fucking concessions on board, thank God. Chicago itself was nice. Chicago was nice. I liked the Shed Aquarium. The Field Museum is absolutely fucking insane. It is enormous. Just the dinosaur section alone is massive. I saw so many dinosaurs that I've never seen before. The Patagotitan, it blew my fucking... It's enormous. You don't get a sense of scale for how fucking big these things are until you just see it. And the T-Rex is just like, oh my god. Fucking Sue is incredible. I'm so glad I saw it. I also, you know, did take a pit stop in Dallas because I was there for like a 6 or 7 hour layover. So, the place where they dropped me off was like right next to the Dallas World Aquarium, which, to be honest, is not all that much of an aquarium. It's more like an indoor tropical zoo with a lot of fish tanks in it. It was very strange. I'd never seen anything else like it, and apparently that is by design. They got like some Amazonian manatees in there, and they shoved a lot into a little. And yeah, the fucking day that we went to the Field Museum, they announced Jurassic World Evolution 3. I'm currently in the process of writing a big script around, like, my thoughts on the announcement. Yeah, Amazonian manatees. I looked this up. Apparently, the guy who runs the Dallas World Aquarium built this, like, whole...
Let's address the elephant in the room, JWE3.
I will get to that soon, I promise. Thank you for the dollary dues. Yeah, he built like this whole giant, like, freshwater Amazonian thing. Like this whole giant tank. And he was planning on putting Amazon river dolphins in it. But then a bunch of animal rights groups were like, no, you can't put Amazon river dolphins in fucking Dallas, Texas. And he's like, okay, fine. Amazonian manatees anyway. Because, like, hey, he already built it. He's got to put something in there. Shed Aquarium was definitely better than the Dallas World Aquarium. Dallas World Aquarium was, like, it was very interesting. There's just, like, lots of shit in there that I'd never seen before. But there was also some weird stuff that maybe, like... I felt questionable about it from an animal rights perspective. For example, there's a point where you're kind of, like, going downstairs in this hallway, and on your right, there's this like, long tank that's filled with axolotls. And I mean... filled. Like, there were so I wish I'd taken a picture of it or something, but it was kind of dark in there. But, like, there were so many in there. And the craziest thing is, it's just right there, and it's open. You could just, like, reach your hand down inside there and, like, touch an axolotl or grab it or something, like, shove it into your coat pocket. And there's no, like, security or anything. There's no people, like, standing around making sure people don't fuck around with the animals. It was so weird. Like, from a theming perspective, like, from that standpoint, it's like, oh my god, this place is kind of crazy. Especially the fact that, like, it's basically all indoors. Like, it's insane. And there's so many different kinds of animals there, like, shit, dog. But at the same time, there were some questionable things. The Dallas Zoo was quite nice. It was pretty small. I managed to get through it in a couple of hours, which is good because, you know, I only had 7 hours in Dallas. Oh, I also saw New Caledonian giant geckos at Dallas. And I saw a fucking tuatara. I never thought I'd see one of those. I never in my life thought I'd get to see a tuatara, but I actually did. And it was like out and about too. Not just like hiding in its little hideaway. Fucking tuatara, man. Oh man, I freaking love eating axolotls. Delicious. But yeah, I'm going through my script on JW3 currently. I'm sorry, we'll get to fucking... We'll get to Sly 2 soon. I have a lot to catch up on. I've been gone for a week and a half. My main thoughts on JW3 are literally everything looks fucking amazing. And it's exactly what I wanted, but the species cut is rough. It's gonna be like 40 or 50 species. I'm gonna guess like 50. Because like they're adding new species into the base roster. No, I don't think they're gonna add like the D-Rex and the Mutodons and like the Titanosaur. I think they're saving that for DLC. That is my thought process. Yeah, that's my thought. I am gonna be so fucking pissed if they add the old species that they cut out through DLC. I will only find that acceptable if the cut species gets a dramatic redesign the way Ankylodocus did. Like, if they shove in Deinonychus into some new pack, but it's basically completely redesigned, I'm fine with that. That's basically the same thing as a new species. I can live with that.
Pizza Pervert donated $1. Did you at least get to try Chicago deep dish?
I did. I thought it was pretty good. Like, nothing mind-blowing or anything. I ended up eating a couple of old slices in the morning for my breakfast just because, like, it was kind of a hectic trip, to be honest. But, like, yeah, Chicago deep dish pizza, pretty good. Yeah, like, I'm trying to, like, go over, like, I have a tier list here, just, like, trying to organize them into what's confirmed, what's soft confirmed, like, what's the movie species, so those are probably gonna get in. What's, like, you know, these are the hybrids, these are the little dudes, are these the ones that can't breed? I don't know, there's 7 of each. And I'm just racking my brain trying to figure out, like, which of the many, many animals in my S tier are just gonna get fucking gutted. But yeah, my hope is that the cut species will be re-added through free updates. I think that's like one of the biggest things they can do to keep people coming back for the free updates, right? Because, like, holy shit, they've added so much to the game, like to the base game, that I honestly feel like species are the biggest thing that they can, like, that they can add at that point. Like, what else are you gonna add? Are you gonna add even more decorations? Are you? Because, like, a lot of the updates in, like, JV1 and JV2 were adding things that basically should have been in the game from the beginning, right? Like fucking terrain paintbrushes in JV1, or placeable rocks and shit, or I don't know, like, fuck, what did they even add in JV2? They added so much. They would, like, basically they'd update existing things so that they were more functional, right? I'm not sure what they can even do with that in this game. I feel like adding species through free updates would be the best thing that that they could do. Number one, for keeping the player base happy and not pissing them the fuck off like they did with the hybrid pack, where they resold animals that they already sold to you in the previous game as DLC, even if Ankylodocus did get a new design, which, hey, God knows we're all fucking appreciative of. Because, Jesus Christ, Ankylodocus. Oh, dear God. What a horrid monster. But I'm hoping that they learned their lesson from that. And also just like the reception they've gotten to Planet Coaster 2. I think the reception to Planet Coaster 2 is why the game is releasing so far after Rebirth. I think it was originally planned to release alongside Rebirth, but then they delayed it because of the reception they got to Planet Coaster 2. And I think that was absolutely the right call. They delayed it so that they can still like keep their stockholders happy by keeping it within like the fiscal year. Totally fine with that. I would rather them delay the game and make sure that it is like up to snuff as opposed to, you know, just like releasing it and patching it in post. Yeah, we've already got 2 species returning as DLC. There is precedent for that with Hyangosaurus in JW2 for the deluxe edition. No one was a fan of it then. I wasn't a fan of it then, and I'm still not a fan of Concavinator and Thanatos Dragon being made to be deluxe edition picks. But I understand, right, that this is the concession that has to be made for baby species, right? Baby species are a new model for basically every single animal in the game. That is an insane amount of work. Yeah, the pterosaurs walk now too. But like, adding a new model for every single species is like... And updating the models that, you know, they're updating for male dinosaurs so they have sexual dimorphisms, like, that is so much work. If they did that for every single species in JW2, the game would probably take like another year to come out. And at that point, they're missing the fiscal year. That's gonna piss off their stockholders. I understand that this is the concession that has to be made in order to, you know, release the game on time. Right? I understand that completely. But at the same time, I see the free updates as basically just like time to do what couldn't be done in the game's original development cycle. And like adding the old species is basically that. Right? Like, if Frontier had another year or 2 to work on the game, I guarantee you they would have added all the goddamn species. So do it for free. Like, I am totally fine with waiting on the old species, the cut species, as long as I get them for free, or if they're updated, and then I will be happy to pay for them. If, like... My hope with Deinonychus, right, is that they kind of keep the same idea of, like, being this dromaeosaur with really exaggerated soft tissue structures, but just, like, make it more bird-like and less lizard-like. You know what I mean? Because, like, we already have such a huge selection of dromaeosaurs in the game. Like, we have 2 versions of the Scaly Raptor that basically look fucking identical because Atrociraptor was a mistake. We have the small feathered dromaeosaur with Pyroraptor, which, you know, does have kind of a horrible monster face, but we can live with that. We have the large feathered dromaeosaur with Utahraptor, which is fucking flawless. So I think we had like a small feathered dromaeosaur that like had some exaggerated bird-like features. Like, you could give it a big crest and like a big tail fan and stuff like that. You could totally do that. That'd be great. Like, if that ended up getting, like, completely overhauled and added to a DLC pack, I wouldn't complain. I would accept that. But I wouldn't accept just, like, fucking Chunkingosaurus as it is. Just being thrown into a DLC pack with, like, I don't know, Werehosaurus and Gigant Spinosaurus. Like, oh, it's the Stegosaur pack. Here's all the ones we cut from the game. No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Had them for free. You have the models ready to go. I apologize. I have a lot to catch up on. I'm very sorry. I have a lot to catch up on in so many ways. I've still got to get back to my videos that I basically left on the back burner while I was here. But like now the JW3 announcement has come, and it's like making the video on this has basically become my #1 priority. But really streaming is my #1 priority because, you know, it's been a while. It was even a while before I left because fucking I ended up getting sick like right before my trip, which was needlessly stressful. Didn't care much for that at all. To the point where I was worried I wasn't even going to be able to make it.
Watt donated $1. Dinosaurs probably taste good deep fried.
They do. They're called chickens. And they're delicious. Fucking Gareth Edwards. God, fuck, damn. Okay. Did anyone else... most of you probably don't care. Did anyone else see that post that said that, like, oh, Gareth Edwards for making the new fucking Jurassic World movie is just like, ah, yeah, we're not doing feathered raptors because they just kind of look like big chickens and that's not scary. Like, fuck off! Shut the fuck up, Gareth. Gary. I'm gonna punch you in the dick. We're gonna wait an entire other fucking Jurassic World trilogy until we get another feathered raptor. And then we're gonna go through the same goddamn thing again. Ugh. The man is a good visual director, but I want to punch him in the dick. Just for saying that. Yeah, and they gave the fucking Titanosaurus filaments. They gave it little hair-like feathers, and the Quetzalcoatlus. They gave it a bit of fuzz because it's just like, oh, you don't realize that pycnofibers are basically just feathers, fucking dumbass. Stupid frog Anurognathus. I've only seen like one picture of it that I'm not even sure is official. I think the green is a bit bright. Like I would have spruced it up with some stripes or something. Honestly, like, for Jurassic World design, the Anurognathus does not look that bad. Yeah, fucking A Bug's Life. That is one of the examples that I would go to. It's just like that bird, that little fucking chickadee or whatever, is horrifying. Like how fast it moves too is like one of the scariest things about it. When it's just like kind of hopping around and like then it just like it really quickly zips down and grabs Hopper. Like, oh man, that's just part of what makes it so creepy. The best things about Rogue One are because of the Tony Gilroy rewrite. Fascinating. And yeah, like, Anurognathus doesn't have the pycnofibers, which is unfortunate, but, like, as far as the model, I suppose, is concerned, I think it looks surprisingly good. Like, it looks accurate, just naked. Like, that is just kind of how Anurognathus looked, just, you know, they had fuzz. Designing it after a tree frog, though, makes me think, like, what if Anurognathus just had, like, the little sticky pads on their toes that geckos and shit have? So it was non-InGen raptors, then whatever, but it's InGen raptors who didn't make them to be accurate. It's fine, I'd rather have lore accuracy over paleo accuracy. Then explain the Spinosaurus! Why does it have the swimmy tail? Why does Spinosaurus get to have like an accurate updated design aside from its kind of mashed up Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Baryonyx face? Why does it get to have that, but the raptors don't? Yeah, and the fucking Giganotosaurus in the Dominion prologue, it just looks like that. It's not... People need to understand. Yo, fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna keep going off on this. I don't even care. Sly Cooper can wait. People need to understand how insanely fucking important Jurassic Park was for forwarding the ideas in paleontology. When I was at the Field Museum, they had a mount of a Daspletosaurus skeleton, right? And there was a little plaque there that said that the Daspletosaurus skeleton was in the kangaroo posture until 1994. 1994 at the Field Museum in Chicago. It was in a kangaroo pose. That is how important Jurassic Park was to updating the fucking public's ideas of paleontology. That is how insanely important it was. And now it's just like we're regressing. It's so fucking irritating. We're regressing because of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is supposed to be what's pushing ideas forward, what's pushing the fucking envelope. Dinosaurs were never seen as like these fast, warm-blooded animals before Jurassic Park. They were these big, slow, lumbering, stupid motherfuckers. And goddamn it, yes, I hate the stupid genetics line. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I am so fucking sick of the narrative that, oh, they've always been fucking genetically mutated monsters. It's never been about accuracy. Yes, the fuck it has. Jurassic Park has always been about dinosaurs. It's not about it's about fucking dinosaurs. If these were always supposed to be genetically mutated aberrations, then Dr. Grant would have fucking said something about it. He would have been like, oh, the feet on that Brachiosaurus don't look quite right. What's the deal with that? Hey, how come those raptors aren't feathered? What's the deal with the T-Rex? How come it doesn't have lips? He didn't say that shit because the designs were accurate for the fucking time. Outside of Dilophosaurus, which, like, it was given those features to differentiate it from Velociraptor, and also because they're meant to be soft tissue structures that don't fossilize, which is keeping in theme with the book. And I'm so fucking sick of people saying that, like, oh, this is what Crichton intended all along, and oh, if you read the book, I read the fucking book, god damn it, and he's saying the opposite of what you're saying. Oh! What exactly? What do you think life finds a way means? What do you think that fucking means? Do you think life finds a way means, oh, people make genetically mutated fucking monsters? No. It means that the unpredictability of nature as in these are fucking animals, not monsters. All right? Are you staying with me here? Nature will triumph over the attempts to keep it contained and controlled. The only two arguments for these are not actually dinosaurs are Dr. Grant at the beginning of Jurassic Park 3 when he is clearly extremely jaded and trying to deal with his trauma from Jurassic Park, as well as the idea that his field is no longer needed because we can just clone dinosaurs anyway. Which is an idea that he backs out of by the end of the movie, and even then, fuck you for considering anything in Jurassic Park 3 canon, because the movie is crap. And also, Dr. Wu in Jurassic World. So the only two times that you have in this entire fucking franchise that are telling you, oh, these aren't actually animals, but they're genetic monsters, are an extremely jaded man who is trying to protect his own fucking field of work, and also the fucking villain justifying his creation of a monster. Fuck you! The series is about dinosaurs. It's not about genetic engineering, it's not about monsters, it's about fucking dinosaurs. It is a celebration of dinosaurs and paleontology. But every single movie after that fact has been a celebration of the movie Jurassic Park. And I love Jurassic Park as much as the next guy, but god damn it, it needs to be about dinosaurs. I'm so fucking sick of these people who are just trying to... I'm so sick of people trying to simp for Rebirth on Twitter when, number one, the movie isn't even fucking out yet. Like, granted, I hate the movie before it's even out, but, like, that's because it is doing so many things that are just completely contrary to everything that I happen to love about Jurassic Park. While it's simultaneously forcing it down my throat that, oh, hey, we're returning to our roots with this one. No, you're not. When you say you're returning to your roots with this one, what you mean is the characters will walk out into the field and see a big sauropod, and they'll be like, oh my god, the majesty of nature. And then they'll be in an indoor area being attacked by raptors and shit, trying to hide from them, except now they're mutant raptors with fucking bat wings. Cause God knows that we can't do any damage control for the raptors that we did in the fucking Jurassic World trilogy. No, we'll just replace them. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. Like, you know that scene in Lonesome Road in Fallout New Vegas? Where, like, the Deathclaw is walking through the tunnel, and then one of the tunnelers just instantly fucking kills it? It's gonna do that. That's gonna happen with the Mutodon and the Raptor. Or, like, in the Predator, where, like, the super advanced Predator who's weaponized autism just, like, smashes the face of the original Predator and, like, beats the shit out of him. It's gonna be like that. That's gonna happen to the Raptors. The pets are good, by the way. I'm, like, straining my voice already. It's been too long since I talked about things. Today's my dad's birthday. Gotta get a happy birthday for him. Best brother I could ask for. Happy birthday, John R's dad. Weaponized autism. Okay, I have to play Sly Cooper now. I'll talk about that as we play Sly Cooper. I'm so... this has been the longest fucking rant ever. Oh. Best brother I could ask for, dad's... wait. What did you mean by this? Sly, wait, we need weaponized autism. Okay, so fucking... In the movie, The Predator... Not Predator, The Predator. Made by Shane Black. Basically... It turns out that predators have been visiting Earth to inject human DNA into their cells to basically upgrade themselves, right? And the main character's kid has wicked autism, but it's like, it's movie autism, so it's basically a superpower, where the little autistic kid can basically understand alien technology and shit like that. It's complete nonsense. But there's a point where the scientist lady is like, oh, you know, some people say that autism isn't a disease, but it's the next step in the evolutionary chain. And the evil predator wants to...
My only hope for Rebirth is that it's not worse than Dominion. Call me naive, but want some optimism about it even if it's in vain.
It's probably gonna be better than Dominion because dinosaurs will actually be in it and relevant to the plot. But it's still gonna suck. But yeah, the evil predator, the evil upgraded predator, wants to take the little autistic boy's DNA and inject it into himself so that he can gain the powers of autism. They literally want to weaponize autism. Predators. I don't think that autism that is ever, like, actually called autism will ever get good representation in a motion picture. Oh my gosh.
Jay Perry donated $1. And here's a reminder, Shane Black also wrote the original Predator, so we can't blame the Predator, 2018, on some new writer not getting the movies.
I don't think he wrote it. I'm pretty sure he starred in it. He was like one of the first guys that died. Like, that's the thing, is like we're always going to get a lot of characters that people say are like autism coded. I saw people say that a lot about Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, which like I never really saw, but like go for it if that's what you know, think of her. But if you actually say that a character is autistic, you are going to write them the worst way possible. Yeah, I always just saw her as maladjusted and like an obviously troubled child. Like, that's basically what the point of the movie is. I didn't think that she was like autistic. But I'm pretty sure that like in the shitty Sherlock show, Watson basically calls out Sherlock for having Asperger's. And like, if that's what you think Asperger's is like, oh my god. Asperger's is when you're trying to find out the secret of what the dog means, and then your face turns into Elvis. And you sing like 2 lines of Hound Dog. And all the words and numbers and shit just fly around your fucking head. Can't we let a character be weird without diagnosing them? No. No. I need to go to my mind palace. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes in the books seems like autistic, right? Like, I'm pretty sure people diagnosed him well after the fact, you know, but it's not like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was just like, oh yes, I wrote this character with the intention of him being super fucking autistic. Because, you know, a diagnosis like that probably didn't exist back then. But now that we know what autism is, and we're trying to write a new Sherlock character with those traits in mind, then you just, like, you ruin it. You ruin it, and you ruin him. And you ruin just everything. And, oh god. I'm so glad I dropped the show by the 3rd season, because apparently the 4th one is just the fucking worst. Where's the one post? I need to look at it. I need to see one of my favorite 4chan posts. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Evergreen. Evergreen post. I'll put it up on screen because it's evergreen. Never get tired of reading it. Yes, the smart character written by dumb people post. It has smart characters written stupidly. Oh.
Hey, I think the TTS is super quiet.
It's probably just the desktop audio being fairly low on top of the music being a bit loud. But yeah, it has smart characters written stupidly. Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men is a smartly written character, or is a smartly written smart character. When Chigurh kills a hotel room full of 3 people, he books the room next door so he can examine it, finding which walls he can shoot through, where the light switch is, what sort of cover is there, etc. This is a smart thing to do because Chigurh is a smart person who is written by another smart person who understands how smart people think. Were Sherlock Holmes to kill a hotel room full of 3 people, he'd enter using a secret door in the hotel that he read about in a book 10 years ago. He'd throw peanuts at one guy, causing him to go into anaphylactic shock, as he had to do from a dartboard with a picture of George Washington Carver on it pinned to the wall that the man had a severe peanut allergy. The second man would then kill himself just according to plan, as Sherlock had earlier deduced that him and the first man were homosexual lovers who couldn't live without each other, due to a faint scent of penis on each man's breath and a slight dilation of their pupils whenever they looked at each other. As for the third man, why, Sherlock doesn't kill him at all! The third man removes his sunglasses and wig to reveal he actually was Sherlock the entire time. But Sherlock just entered through the secret door and killed 2 people. How can there be 2 of him? The first Sherlock removes his mask to reveal he's actually Moriarty, attempting to frame Sherlock for 2 murders. Sherlock, however, anticipated this. The 2 dead men stand up. They're undercover police officers. It was all a ruse. But Sherlock, Moriarty cries, that police officer blew his own head off. Look at it, there's skull fragments on the wall. How is he fine now? How did you fake that? Sherlock just winks at the screen. The end. This is retarded because Sherlock is a smart person written by a stupid person to whom smart people are indistinguishable from wizards. Evergreen post. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite 4chan posts of all fucking time. Smart person written by a stupid person to whom smart people are indistinguishable from wizards. Fucking flawless. Like, even the last part, like, hey, how did you fake that? There's skull fragments everywhere. That's just how season 2 ends. Sherlock jumps off a fucking building and kills himself. And then a scene later, he's fine. And then the entire opening of the next season's the entire opening of the next season is dedicated to saying you're stupid for trying to figure out how he survived that in a detective show where you're trying to solve a mystery. Fuck you. And yet somehow we still treated Moffat too harshly when it came to Doctor Who. We were still too hard on him. Why is Rose Tyler the new Doctor? Why? Why is Rose Tyler the new Doctor? Davies, you were supposed to save us from the Chibnall era. Yeah, let's play Sly Cooper. I'd rather play Sly Cooper than talk about the absolute utter destruction of Doctor Who as a franchise. Turn up the audio a little bit. 15 minutes into the stream, barely starting. I'm sorry, I had a lot to catch up on. Okay, let's poopus the magoopus.
Time for a little payback.
Fuck yeah.
The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze.
Good thing that didn't happen to
It
us.
doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Is there a reason Sly and the gang don't destroy the clockwork parts as they collect them? They seem to be indestructible until a thing happens. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh. Yeah, I cocked a crossbow, whatever. Yes! Oh, paraglider. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, the best. Yes! Ah.
Fish, you are the one who picked this, donated $1. Alright, enough of this British autismo guy. Time for hot furry fox cop top.
Cop top? Do you mean crop top? But yeah, Rose Tyler is the new Doctor. I don't know why. At least it's Billy Piper. We keep doing the thing where it's just like, hey, remember old Doctor Who? It was good. We brought back David Tennant. Now we brought back Rose Tyler. They're gonna bring back Eccleston. They're gonna do it. This is the chapter where Carmelita is tied down and hypnotized. Right, yeah. Okay, so the giant Carmelita that you climb up, that never did anything for me, right? When I was a kid and I saw that, I was just like, okay, this is weird. Even then, I was just like, alright, this is a bit much. I did play Sly 2 after Sly 3. Which is probably sacrilege. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got a lot of bottles to get. Bill, do you think Sly is killed? One more now. Bonk. Where is this place? Prague, apparently. I don't know anything about Prague. Oh yeah, the Murray has killed millions. The Murray's body count is limitless. Millions must die. Oh. It was really weird when Sly Cooper just, like, you know, took that bike pump to Carmelita and started inflating her like a blimp. It was really weird. I wasn't so sure about that one. Knew it. I didn't have to say that. Oh, but I did. I don't think Sly has a no-kill rule, which is weird considering the finale of the 4th game, but let's not talk about that because the 4th game isn't canon. Not as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Fuck it. A gold medal! Good job. You earned it.
The Murray donated $1. The Murray needs blood. The Murray will eat cat for a snack.
I believe the Murray could. Ooh. Oh. Think I hear one? Hold on, I should probably turn the music off. Turn the music off, turn my headphones up. Alright. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Oh, I'm between a rock and a fucking hard place right now. I'm fucking dead. Wait, how did any of the people who murdered his father live if Sly has a no-kill rule? Huh. Hmm. Oh yeah, I did get the thing you sent me. Yeah, I actually don't know much about Deadly Premonition, but I've heard only good things about it in the best possible way. Wait, hold up. Yeah, why is Shaker not a mod? What the fuck? When did that happen? Vince is still a mod, but Shaker is. I thought something was weird about Shaker. I was like, his name isn't usually like that. Being away for a week changes things. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, it's right up my alley, alright. At least I assume it is, just based on what I've heard. Dang. And I'm getting to that. Ah, dang. I probably could have, Well, there we go. Oh. Someone heard me. Oh. You're a bat. You're supposed to be blind. Give me your pocket watch. Oh. Alright. Fun fact, I've never played through Sly 2 while getting all the bottles before. Ooh, treasure. I hear one, though. Actually, bats aren't blind. Yeah, okay. If bats aren't blind, then why does the saying exist? Stupid. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I did see a lot of bats at the Dallas Aquarium. I think there were vampire bats, too, which is like, I didn't even know we could keep those in captivity. Okay, halfway there. I think I hear one. But I might be crazy. You know, maybe the fact that we've murdered so many people is like why we were cool with redeeming the Panda King. You know? It's just like, oh, sure, you murdered a town of innocent people, but think of how many people we, like, press triangle and square on. Like, Bentley straight up blows up people with bombs. Oh, jeez. Like, you could make the argument that, like, Sly and Murray are knocking people out or whatever. Like, no, Bentley's murdering people. Safe house this way. Oh, Jesus. Okay, avoid the tanks. Oh, come on. Oh! Right outside of his line of sight. They're rubber explosives. That makes sense. Royal Tiara. Fuck yeah. Oh, I see one, like, right outside. So I think it'll be that way. Oh, there it is. These tanks are fucking everywhere. What's up? Oh. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Why is this one so fucking hard to get? You know what? Oh, Jesus. Ow. Is it possible to get up there? I don't think it is. Okay, up there is probably the better vantage point. I mean, like, I guess you need an explosives expert who's also cool being a master thief, right? Yeah, as long as you can see their parachutes, then you're all good. Oh my god. Yeah, they could have hired the demo man. Oh, jeez. Aha! I jumped and pressed the jump button. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Aha! 13 to go. It's gotta be one like down here under the bridge, right? No, but there's this guy. Batman and Dark Knight Returns literally guns down mutants, but does it non-lethally. Damn, that's just muties, and they're not even people like you and me. I think this is the way I've already went around. Oh, I hear one. Okay, it's down low. Like shouty. Oh, there it is. How does Shawnee get so low?
Slenderman donated $3. Find my pages.
I'm working on it. They're hidden in all these bottles. Oh, so there was only supposed to be 8 pages, not like 30. Keys!
The Murray donated $1. The Murray is wanted for multiple war crimes in over 30 countries.
I believe it. If anyone is, it's the Murray. I'm not even sure if there's like a context for the clue bottles existing, right? Like it's just like, oh, this was a thing in the last game, let's do it in this one too. You know what I mean? Like the vaults in the last game had pages of the Thievius Raccoonus in them. These are just like style and moves. But we buy style and moves off of the fucking internet anyway.
Happy 32nd anniversary of Jurassic Park.
The only good movie in its franchise. Oh shit. Thwack. They're pieces of the Krabby Patty secret formula. Well, I want that.
The Murray donated $1. The bottles are the souls of the victims of the Murray.
Well, now it makes sense. Aw, bronze medal. Like, oh sure, I'd gladly take back the quality that we had back in the days of the Lost World compared to fucking whatever the fuck was going on in Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. But that's still Jurassic Park going from like, you know, a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 movie to like a 5 out of 10 at best. I don't know. Is that too generous? It might be. I don't know how I'd rank The Lost World, honestly. Like, good effects. Pretty bad characters, except for, like, Jeff Goldblum's a highlight. 3 is better than Lost World, you'll die on that hill. You would agree with my friend. He says the same thing. I feel like I'm coming around on that opinion, honestly. Yeah, people get very defensive over The Lost World. I think Jurassic Park fans get defensive over The Lost World in the same way that, like, Star Wars fans get defensive over, like, Revenge of the Sith, right? Like, neither are particularly good movies, but they're still well-liked, right? And they're a lot better than what came after it in regards to whatever horrible sequel shit came out. And that makes people look on it even more favorably. Whew. Also, I apologize if you ever hear me, like, take a really deep breath or sigh. I've been, like, kind of short on breath ever since my trip.
Lost World donated $1. The Lost World is a 0 out of 10 no Ford Explorer.
True! Okay, the scene with, like, the camper van falling over the cliff is pretty good, though. Oh yeah, a 2-hour video called Why Jurassic Park The Lost World is Perfect. I can make a 5-second video saying it's not. Hell, I can make a 5-second video just showing fucking young Vince Vaughn's face, and it's just like, there, that's why it's not perfect. It's such a bad character. I feel like I'm kind of just like treading over the same couple of areas over and over again, but I also feel like they're kind of the only safe areas. Ooh, speaking of safe. Oh, wait. Yeah, the, Hey, you! Drop kicks Raptor out of a window. People give the World movies shit a lot for defanging the Raptors, which is, like, absolutely true to a certain degree, but it started a long time ago. This isn't a new thing that, like, just the World movies did.
Morbid fact. The inventor of the Segway accidentally killed himself when he drove off a cliff on a Segway.
That's morbidly hilarious. Alright, what we got here? Jeweled crown. Nice. We got a royal tiara, jeweled crown. I don't know who the royalty is of Prague, but they're just leaving their shit all over the place. Oh, the guy who bought the company did, not the inventor. Okay, that does make more sense. Well, maybe not more sense. Well, man, you know, maybe a little bit of sense. Did they cut you from the team? Just... I get what they were doing. I get it. That was a setup and a payoff. They set it up earlier in the movie, and then they paid it off. But, like... Why did you write that? Like, are we really surprised that Rebirth is taking really stupid writing steps when it's also being written by David Koepp, who wrote that scene? Like... I am very much so a fan of Jurassic Park and the script that was written for it. However, the same cannot be said of The Lost World, and it was written by the same guy. Same guys, really.
The Murray donated $1. Another fun fact, the Murray ripped out a man's spin and whipped his friends with his spin.
Jesus Christ, the Murray. Okay, I hear a bottle. I think it's below me. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez. I'm between a tank and a tank right now. Oh, don't get zapped. I like how the barrels around here are full of Claw Gang spice. That's a good world detail. Because that's, like, important to the plot. Oh. Did I hear it? Am I going crazy? Oh! The Murray has not been the same since he was exposed to those spices. Good thing the spices weren't, like, addictive and the Murray is not suffering from horrible withdrawals. Most spices are. Okay, I've been through this area like a billion times already. Nope. Not so much on the ground level, I guess, but no, on the ground level. The Murray now has a crippling fentanyl addiction. Okay, how did that work out? Like, he really didn't notice me that whole time? I was walking right towards him. Good.
The Murray donated $1. The Murray does cocaine and smelling salts, not wimpy species.
Species? I guess the Murray is not a wimpy species. He is a hippopotamus, as we know. As we know. Through means. Two more. Oh. Not what I meant to jump and press the circle button onto. Oh, is one of them down the well? I think it might be, actually. That's where I would put one. Oh, no, because that just leads down here. I thought it was like a separate area. Tirzu ranks hippos in D tier because elephants intimidate them. Elephants intimidate everything, so everything should be in D tier. I don't understand Tirzu's ranking system at all. Maybe I'll get some heat for this, because I know that Tirzu is a very popular channel. However, I'm about to compare him to another very popular channel. I feel like identifying Tirzu's ranking system for what a species, how good a species is comparable to, like, determining if a cinema sin is a bad thing or just a joke. Do I hear one? Like, is this an actual point that CinemaSins is trying to make here? Or is this a shitty joke? Or is this just, like, a deliberately incorrect criticism of the movie? Who's to say? There's two left. I feel like I've explored most of this map. Veggies. Rhinos are D tier because they're too powerful and yet scared by hippos and elephants when they're capable of actually hurting / beating them in a fight. Okay, hippos maybe. Elephants no. Elephants kill rhinos for fun. Okay, maybe I take the first mission and then, like, wherever it takes me, we can hope that there's bottles there. Because I am feeling kind of clueless. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Okay, here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
Sticky! Jeez. I gotta get on the boat? Alright, let's boat it up. Let's hope we'll see some clues along the way. Sea lions or sea... Okay, is this like on a list of pinnipeds or mammals or what is this? Carnivora? Oh wait, I see one. Damn it. Okay, cool. Okay, at least these guys are falling into water. I can believe that they can't swim, even though bats totally can. There's one more left. Clearly I didn't explore around here enough. Hi there. He did a video on seals versus sea lions. I guess that just depends. Like, sea lions are better adapted for land, while seals are better adapted for water. Why does it want me to get me on the boat? Oh, I want you to take pictures of the boat. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought I wanted to just, like, ride on it. Okay, I'm retarded. I apologize. It's been a while. Seals are ranked higher because they're more agile on land and in short bursts, while ranking things like leopard and elephant seals higher than normal seals. I feel like the biggest advantage that elephant seals have is just kind of being really fucking big. It doesn't make them immune to attacks from like great white sharks and killer whales.
They could be useful to hitch a ride.
I was listening to the briefing. I know that this is the recon mission, but I thought it was like going inside the tower first things first. But maybe that was a case of me not properly listening. Okay. Fuck off. He backed up and killed himself. I can't even take credit for that. Extinct Zoo feels like a slop channel even if I know they're not. I think the clickbait titles kind of like give me that impression. Photos taken moments before disaster. Don't exist.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers.
Okay, what's left? Guys? The Murray says a pickup line. The Murray would like to devour your face. Jesus Christ, it's fucking tanks! Picture.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out. Okay, Sly. Head up to the re-education tower.
Fuck yeah, let's get educated.
That's where we'll find the clockwork eye.
Ouch! Oh. Dang, I stink. Yeah, say goodnight, motherfucker. Hmm? Yeah, I like how the concept of a re-education tower is something that makes Bentley, like, viscerally uncomfortable. Yeah, me too. Oh. Okay, it's this big tall one, I think. Because, you know, it is a tower after all. Interpol is somehow okay with it. Yeah! They kind of are. Are we sure Carmelita's not like the bad guy here? She does work for these people. Like, this was going on for years in Carmelita's own company. She's just like, yeah, sure, that's just the brainwashing tower. Where a resident brainwasher brainwashes people into, you know, being fucking mindless zombies.
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around to the tower's window.
Oh, last one. I knew it would take me right to you, final bottle. Alright, cool. Got all the bottles, now we can turn the music back on. Yeah, again, like...
Bentley, there's more than just the clockwork eyes up here.
Someone wrote this with one hand.
Why are you doing this? Neela! She set me up. I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation.
Gasp.
It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy. Or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place. And stay there forever.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
Sly, you need to take a few photos for my DeviantArt account.
There's nothing you can do now.
Fish,
Get
the game is a
recon
bit
photos
quiet.
and come back to the safe house.
Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit.
I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
Yeah, imagine Sly just taking a selfie right here. Jeez. Don't take too good of a picture of him.
The Clockwork Eyes! They seem to be routed through that control board. Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make.
Is that not it? Okay, Carmelita's not the console.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective.
Well, I know all about this from the BDSM forums I've been on, Sly.
Those are the Contessa's elite Shadow Guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
Yeah, Bentley, why do you know this?
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic. Indestructible to conventional weapons.
Where's the console? Hello? Am I stupid for not seeing it? Is that not the thing that she's working on? Oh wait, this old console. I got brains full of retardedness.
That old terminal should be hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online.
Sly, you need to get all this for me for research purposes.
We'll get a plan together.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of research on the computer after this, Sly.
The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the Clockwork Eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's
Hey, they're
the
red
plan.
in those pictures.
Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal.
45
I'll slip
minutes
into the
alone?
crypts beneath the castle and put together a
God,
bad
Bentley's a
mojo
gooner, isn't he?
bomb. It should be enough to destroy the mind shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts.
Hey,
and
Bentley
drop them into
revealed that
Neela's
ghosts were
headquarters.
real in the last
Hopefully
game.
the near-death
And, you know,
experience will inspire her to
Like the
purchase
United
more
Nations banned
mercenary
necromancy.
firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
We had to deal with voodoo in the last game. That's basically magic. Yeah, I'm actually playing the game now. I apologize for ranting about fucking dinosaurs for so long. The Murray! The Murray will kidnap an old man. Necromancy's gotta count as like a lot of different crimes. That could be counted as slave labor and like defilement of a corpse. Thundercock! Bentley is the freak of Team Sly. I believe it. He spends a lot of time on the computer. Am I even going the right way? Probably not. Oh, right. I have to turn the music back on. Resurrected people are 3/5 of people. Does the one drop rule apply for fucking necromancy? How is the Murray going to get up to such a high location? Oh.
Sly, you shouldn't ask what I do on the weekends. The details would make you wish you were on Spices.
The best part is, like, who even said that? Was it Bentley or the Murray? It could be either one of them, given the lore we've created about them up until this point. Are Ligers infertile in the Sly Cooper world? I don't know.
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot.
Ligers aren't inbred. They're hybrids.
Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Don't worry
The
about
Murray
it.
not wanting to
He's only
hurt
afraid of
someone.
two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Alright, time for the Murray to kidnap an old man.
Great. Now bring it back to
Okay,
the
some
basics.
hybrids
I marked
can
it in your
procreate, even though they're like wildly different than like their, I don't know, base components or whatever you want to call it. Murray, you should throw the old fucker if you have to. What? Bentley. Bentley, I don't know about this. Bentley, ever since you started looking at all that Mind Shuffler stuff on DeviantArt, you haven't really been the same. Yeah, me too. Aha, I can jump with this guy. Gimme. He just called me a dump stack. I'll show you a dump stack. See about water, huh? Oh shit. Rookapoo? The Murray will pretend that this man is the Murray's father. It makes the Murray feel better about throwing him around like a rag doll. The Murray is just the conquest of the Sly Cooper universe. The Murray wasn't even given a name, only a purpose. The Murray. Too easy. Bonk.
Well,
Good thing that
General
shockwave didn't hit
Clawfoot.
Bentley.
We've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to
Watching
the
that venomous
castle
snake video a
gates.
while ago sent me down a rabbit hole. Venomous snake guys are fucking nuts. Oh, absolutely.
Talking, huh?
I saw a fucking shorts video today of some dude holding a gaboon viper, just free-handling it in the middle of a lake for no reason.
Talk, you scoundrel!
See, now Bentley's getting into the tickling stuff. Bentley absolutely spends too much time on DeviantArt. So we got like the mind control, we got the tickle thing. What is Bentley not into? He really is the freak of the Sly Cooper gang. Sly, for this next mission, I'm gonna need you to take this bike pump to Carmelita. Bentley, I don't know about this. Trust me, Sly, it's the only way. You've always trusted my plans before, haven't you, Sly? Oh, give me a fucking break! You woke him up! Motherfucker! Okay, are we good? Okay, both of them are asleep, I think. Thank God. Oh. He didn't notice. He's as deaf as a bat. Why do we always go into, like, sexual deviancy with members of the Cooper gang? Why does this always happen? Murray and the Joker and his fat hippocock, Bentley and his long laundry list of deviant art fetishes. It always comes down to this. Sly is the only one who's clean. Oh geez, spoilers! Spoilers! Perish! Why do you vomit spiders? Oh, you fucking bitch! His own spider blew up on him and woke him up. Mojo trap action. Mojo Jojo. Oh yeah, you think Sly doesn't like it when Carmelita uses the shock pistol? Like, he's into that. See, Sly is a cultured man like myself. Because he likes dominant women. And tall women. She's taller than him, after all.
Sly, she only looks 9. She's really 1,000 years old.
That's it. I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector
Would Bentley
to transport
actually?
the overflow. Huh? It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Wow, sounds easy.
Not really. That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Wow, sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh?
No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full,
Nah, that
should
would
be
never
enough
work.
black
Hey, I've got a
magic to
really
destroy
good idea.
somewhere.
Alright, time to... Oh, squishy.
That'll hurt.
Yeah, okay. How does this factor into the... How does this factor into the fetish thing? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I think Bentley does this for another kind of pleasure. Bonk.
Sorry about that.
Bonk. You gotta squish them right as they're about to hit you, so that way you get both at once. Boink.
Touche.
This is a cock and ball torture machine. Ah, the cock and ball torturer 9000. Crude but effective. Squimsh.
Looks like the spout's run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
Red-headed crate is an awful, awful pet species one of those nutcases had when it fed at Burmese pythons. That makes sense. A lot of snakes are pretty much obligate snake eaters.
Your computer, but a new crypt should be up in your binocular.
Uh-oh. Like, that's pretty much what the genus name of the king cobra means. It's like, Ophiphagus. Basically just means snake eater. What a thrill. Bentley goes back to the safe house just soaked in blood. Oh god, my tank of bad mojo it's almost full. Ugh. See, snake eaters are generally, like, difficult to keep pets because they are, like, you're right, they are harder to feed.
That is king.
But there is still, like, a decent supply of,
It's not ready yet.
like, snakes to eat.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, jeez. Particularly because of things like ball python breeding and also because of, oh, jeez. Oh.
Touche. Reset.
Okay.
This one's still out.
Things got stressful there.
I'm the Lizard King.
Ever since the incident, the Murray has
Ever
developed a
since the
drugging
incident, the Murray has developed a drugging fetish.
No, Murray, not just the drugging, man. You have to get into the mind control stuff, too. That's where the peak is, Murray.
Eat physics.
Bentley just, like, gets really into talking about his fetishes. Like, oh, a man of culture such as myself. Oh my god, you're right. He has the plans to get people eaten by animals.
That.
There's the crocodiles in Australia. They eat people. Murray! Murray! I have a special job for you, Murray. Oh, Bentley, I don't like the sound of this already. No, it's good. It's a good job.
Excellent. Another
You just need to get these people eaten by a giant
Well, you
crocodile.
need the third crypt.
Fly, I need you to take some recon photos of the process.
There should be a new waypoint in your binocular.
Oh my god, there's 4 of these? I thought there were like 3. Sly's fetish is Carmelita. That's how you know it's true love. When your fetish is just the woman you love, you found the right one. Uh-oh. Got him. Oh. See ya. I need to drink something. We're making too many jokes about fucking DVR fetishes.
Guys, have you ever tried a normal relationship?
That sounds kind of gay.
Take that.
Ooh, Squishy. Bonk. Stinky. Well, we now know that Bentley is in fact a confirmed rapper. What we got here? Flame on. What? Oh jeez. Oh, you got me. Yeah, we missed a lot of stuff in the Field Museum. Okay, so let's get as many of these guys to spawn as possible, and then we'll just hit him with the big squish. Dead. There we go. Jesus. Lance, you were just as autistically obsessed with the rocks as I was. Also, Lance was there in Chicago with me. He wasn't there on the bus, thank God. Because, like, you know, that would have sucked for him and his wife and baby. Stinky!
Physics?
Oh. Toasty. Didn't the guy who's like handling a Taipan get bit?
Sorry about that.
Is he gonna die or what?
That does it for this room. Looks like I've only got one more crypt to go.
Bentley, why are all these pages of the Thievius Raccoonus stuck together?
I'm really getting the hang of this.
I got very excited, Murray.
Waypoint, but
Have
it's
you seen some of
very
Sly's
small.
ancestors?
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Sly, you ever hear of this Chris Chan? Good stuff.
Have you seen some of Sly's ancestors, Murray? Carmelita isn't the only fox, if you know what I mean. Oh.
Watch out!
Oh, jeez. My turtle legs aren't fast enough! Oh, jeez.
So sorry. Still not online. That's just not safe.
Why none of this is OSHA approved? Yeah, Bentley is like the one guy we confirm absolutely does not have a no-kill rule. Because, like, you know, he uses bombs. Ooh.
Alright, the deed is done. With a mojo collector at full capacity, I should be able to blow the clockwork eyes off that mine shuffle.
Oh, we missed the rocks and
This is
gemstones.
going
That
to be
sucks.
Great.
They're just very, very weak bombs. The size destabilizer. He has a shrinking kink too. What else do we got? Uh-oh. Saw Bentley's name on the Epstein flight logs. And then Elon Musk, who is obviously like a snake in this universe, is just like, yeah, Bentley's name was on the Epstein flight logs. I went there. After he just spent an entire presidential campaign supporting Bentley. Oh. Oh, a muskrat. That's actually way better. An elongated muskrat. Oh. That's way better. God damn it. Boom slangs will make you bleed from every orifice. A lot of venomous snakes will do horrible things to you. Like, if you get bit by a gaboon viper, wherever you got bit, it's getting amputated. That's if you're lucky enough to survive in the first place. I think this is the mission where we gotta take pictures of a bunch of ghosts. Yeah, ghost capture. Uh-oh. I thought there'd be something to land on down here. I'm pretty sure we saw some gaboon vipers when we were in Chicago. And they called him Beatus because they beat us. Okay, are ghosts really like a DeviantArt fetish? I don't know if that really counts. I mean, maybe I say that as someone who, like, would a ghost. So I'm getting defensive about it now. I would a ghost if she was, like, just a hot ghost girl.
Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess.
Okay, so we're going with
Once
corpse
you smash
defilement
the coffin,
again.
It'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
We're freeing trapped ghosts so that we can take pictures of them so we can scare the shit out of the fucking Mila. Probably people into getting possessed. Oh, almost certainly. I believe that. Ugh. I thought there was a point where, like, they equalized. Oh, you jump on these. Whee! That's kind of fun. Whee! Possession is 100% a fetish. Don't ask how I know that. I think I know how you know that. Possession just falls under mind control? Probably, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's basically the same thing. And we know that mind control is a fetish because Bentley has that one.
Nice work. Now head outside, and I'll fill you in on phase 2.
This is a straight up mummy in there. We saw mummies at Chicago. It was weird. It was very macabre. I wasn't huge on it, honestly. Oh, did you see Sly's head? He was like an owl.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short term.
It's neat in a way, but it's also just, it's really creepy.
Then set them free down the chimney of Neela's headquarters.
Lance, did you see the one where it's like
I get
he
you.
wasn't even,
She'll
he was
think
like
it's a
partially
sneak attack
unwrapped?
from the Contessa.
Correct. If I
You could
did
just see,
my
like, his
math
mummy
right,
face.
And I always do my math right. Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
Okay, you did see that one. That was the one that, like, fucked with me the most. Because, like, that's just... With the wrapped ones, you can kind of be like, oh, they're wrapped, you know, they're decent. That guy was, like, naked mummy. And not in, like... Not in a British way. Oh. Okay, he'll come back around here when he comes. Dang it. Ah, dang it. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. Mosasaurus rebirth design. Genuinely, like, the best part of the movie. It's gonna be the best part of the movie. Is the Mosasaurus design. Yeah. Okay, the T-Rex design's also pretty good, but, like... Bentley ever went munging?
Do you think Bentley ever went munging?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Museum of Science and Industry? I did not, unfortunately. We only had so many days in Chicago. So we saw the Shedd Aquarium, we saw the zoo, and we saw the Field Museum. Like, I didn't even get a chance to see the bean. That's how strapped for time we were. Oh yeah, the Acolops. Which they're, like, marketing as this cute little dude before the movie's even out yet. Like, bleh. Like, hey, it looks better than the fucking Dominion Microceratus. Just thank fucking God. Doesn't look much like an Acolops. But hey, it looks better as, like, a little ceratopsian dude than the Microceratus. I'm pretty sure its eye is in the right fucking socket. Which, you know... The fucking Jurassic World franchise just gives me all these standards I didn't even know I had about Ceratopsian Fenestre. Oh. Ooh. A ghost! Whoa! They got some big ol' eyes, them ghosts. Also, I missed one over here. Probably missed a lot over there. Yeah, I missed like 2. Uh-oh. I think these are supposed to be like wolf ghosts, because it was an evil wolf priestess. Thoughts on DK and Diddy's redesign? I've only seen the DK redesign. I haven't seen Diddy Kong's yet. Unless P. Diddy is getting a new redesign after his trial. Which, like, maybe he is. Like, I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind the new redesign. It's just like, I am very much so attached to the Donkey Kong Country, like, classic design. So, that is me. But I'm not against, like, you know... I'm not against it. I actually, like, am totally fine with, you know, nothing is sacred. Let's give Donkey Kong a redesign. Fuck it, right? Dude, he has 2 eyes now instead of the weird mono eye with 2 irises and pupils. Okay, so they de-Sonic the Hedgehog him. Give him a nicotine patch and a tear tattoo. Oh, damn it.